available by Shaw and Associates.
I'm Dave Shaw, President and CEO of Shaw & Associates. For over 70 years, Shaw & Associates has been your trusted experts for wealth management, tax, accounting, and payroll. We change lives and inspire true wealth, one person, one family, one business at a time. Shaw & Associates is a wealth management investment firm that specializes in taxes, serving as a fiduciary, putting your interests first. You can find more information or schedule an appointment by calling 530-674-1150 or on the web at shawassociatesinc.com. Shaw & Associates is proud to support community radio.
And this morning, for my 8 o'clock interview, I have this guy on regularly, and I only harass people I genuinely like. So
okay, I'll take it.
So David Reed.
Sold.
So I'm gonna go on record. This is why I like David Reed. I don't care what anybody says, right? I don't care. Because people always have opinions.
Of
right?
course, yeah.
But it's that for the arts you cover such a wide spectrum. I love music.
Yeah.
I play music, right? Sure. And so I love that. So I'm geared towards that. But it's like, is that the end of the arts?
Yeah.
Music, right?
Yeah.
And man, you just seem to, like, you do the things for veterans. You have all these different, you get out there and hustle and get grants to get things done. And we end up with stuff that I didn't even know existed.
Sounds like you've been reading those press releases I send you.
I do read that.
No, I appreciate that. And you're absolutely right. I am an arts omnivore, I guess, right? And dabbled way back when photography, seriously, did some acting.
You had your own show.
I did. My
Come
gosh.
on.
I know, right? What an ego trip that was.
You had to wait for a while to have it.
I know. Well, I was voluntold I was doing that. But you're right, and that's the cool thing about my job here. My post-retirement day job, best job I've ever had, is promoting the arts in this community that I've adopted as my hometown late in life. But the really cool thing is that I get to work with and meet so many great artists across the whole spectrum, including my friend Mike Seringer, who's here today, a musician of great renown and talent and plays with so many ensembles. And we'll talk more about Mike and all the things he's involved with. So
I just want to say this before we get any farther. Those of you watching, look at these two gentlemen. That's a Christmas card you can put this. Look at this.
Hey, look.
It's like your two weird uncles.
Oh, thanks. Weird uncles. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, maybe I should have said favorite uncles.
That has a certain connotation there.
So
wait,
you guys going to do a selfie?
Let's get the selfie. Well, we're here we got Dave Shaw in the background. So
there you go.
Where'd you go? Oh, wait, I didn't put the right button. Have we done this on camera before?
I don't know.
Look at
I think so.
Get the Dave Shaw right there. Hey, I like it. Okay.
All right, so
Facebook.
So tell me what's going on. Why is Mike here?
Well, by way of introduction, if I may, Mike, last weekend we had the annual Yuba Sutter Big Band Christmas concert, which is phenomenal. In the couple of years since we put out a call and tried to form. I love big band jazz music, period. I mean, they opened up with In the Mood, and then I think the closer in the second half was Sing, 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 plus Christmas music a la big band. And that's how I met Mike a few years back when that group formed. But this weekend, this Sunday afternoon, we've got, our annual Tuba Christmas concert and a new group, 2 years old now, the Community Big Band, which is, it's like the AAA team for the big band. We got students involved. We got old pros like Mike. But I don't know, Mike, you're on the front lines. I see you on stage at these concerts. I mean, what's it all about?
So, Mike, I'm going to give you a trivia question.
Okay.
All right.
What big band leader had a #1 hit that his son and his grandsons also had #1 hits?
Darn.
They're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wow.
I don't know.
Ozzie Nelson.
No way.
Ricky
Really?
Nelson
Ozzie
and
Nelson?
the Nelson Boys.
Oh, no
all
way.
had
Nelson.
#1 hits.
I remember Ricky Nelson.
Yeah.
He was a big band singer before
his dad, Ozzie Nelson, had a big band.
Ozzie did.
Ozzie did.
Before
Ozzie
he did
Nelson.
the TV show? Mm-hmm. I'll be darned, I didn't know that.
Big band had a #1 hit, and then, of course, Ricky Nelson in the 50s. And then his boys in the 80s, Gunnar and Matthew, had a #1 hit with Love and Affection.
And they performed here.
Yeah.
They were out of
Ricky
college.
Nelson was in the movie The Wackiest Ship in the Army.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I remember that movie.
He even sang in that.
Oh, my gosh.
So anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike, but okay. I just, trivia, right? It's like people are going to be using that at the dinner table. That one's
for
coming
sure.
out, right?
That's a good one. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get in the music?
Overall, or just locally, or way back when?
Way back. What happened that you said,
well,
I think I'd like to be Satchmo? I mean, what did you...
Well, I got to tell you, we had just moved. My dad worked for a large rubber company. We moved to Houston, Texas. It was the summer, and I was going to be in the 6th grade. And we were filling out my schedule, and my mom said, "Do you want to be in the band?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. That sounds like fun."
No work involved. No work
so
involved.
My first band instructor, his name was Mr. Clampett. He played the trombone.
Famous family.
He played the trombone. I didn't think my fingers could move very fast like a trumpet because he was demonstrating all the instruments. And I thought, well, I'm sure I could move my arm fast, so I think I'll play that. And that was it.
For that motion?
Gosh.
That was it, yeah.
Wow. Was it left-handed or right-handed?
That was about 54 years ago, 55 years ago.
Still playing.
Still playing.
Once music, as a musician, honestly, once it gets in, that's it.
Yeah.
You're going to, I don't care if you just by yourself playing, but you will play the rest of your life.
You can, yes.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of community bands all over the United States.
Maybe even thousands.
Maybe even thousands.
And how many are you involved with here within the 2-county or 3-county area?
In the greater Yuba Sutter area, I play or sing in 13 different groups since I retired about 4 years ago.
It's not called retired. It's like, I retired.
Well, Saturday.
Yeah, right. You and me both.
Saturday, I have 3 concerts in one day.
How many on Sunday at the Sutter Theater Center for the Arts?
Oh, Sunday. 3 on Sunday.
Okay, 3. Because our 2 are Sunday, so you're...
Correct.
Okay, triple
Now
play.
that's coming up this Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
On
That's correct.
Plumas,
6 o'clock,
the
Sutter Theater.
Arts,
Yep.
Sutter Theater. Yeah, okay.
6 o'clock is the annual Tuba Christmas.
Yeah, there it is right there. You're right.
And then 7 o'clock is the Yuba Sutter Community Big Band, this new group that we formed with...
So you don't play in the Tuba Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you play in both?
Yes, I do.
So how many different instruments do you play?
Well,
It's one of those guys.
mainly just a trombone, but I have a baritone that I play in Tuba Christmas. I used to have a tuba, but I sold it to somebody that needed it more than I did. I have 7 bones.
Wow.
And
Bones, that means he's a
trombones.
pro. Right.
So I play my high school instrument.
Oh my gosh,
Still.
you still have it?
Yes, I took it and had it completely redone at a place in the Bay Area, and it looks and plays like a brand new Bach 42B, brand new.
Was that the high-end trombone, a Bach 42B?
Bachs are well known to be high-end instruments.
Okay, nice.
And then I also play, on occasion, an alto trombone. It's
Really?
it's a little
I
smaller.
did not know there. I just thought there was a trombone.
Oh, right.
Who knew?
Well, I also play in a trombone choir a couple times a month, and there's about 30 bone players on the email list.
Wow.
The most we've ever had, I think, might be 18 or 19 in one.
Now, I'm pretty
set.
tuned into this sort of stuff, and I've never heard of that except when you've mentioned it to me. Is it open to the public, or is it like a private little
No,
club?
it's just a bunch of old bone players. We call ourselves the Paleo Bones.
Yeah.
Paleo bone.
You guys want to do a public concert?
And
or?
we maybe
We'll talk to them.
We just get together a couple times a month, play for a couple of hours.
Okay.
There's some retired professional musicians that have moved up to the area. 2 of them from L.A. One played in the L.A. orchestra for many, many years. Another was a studio musician for a long time. There are military musicians.
The armed forces bands are pretty amazing, as
yes,
you know. Yeah.
And so it is a great way to hone your skills, because to get private lessons from these guys, you're going to spend $100-$200 an hour, and I get a 4-hour free lesson every month, and it's fantastic.
Fish, you're going to tell me you don't have your first guitar?
I do. I actually played in a rock band in Sacramento, and my guitar it's a 12-string, Yamaha 12-string.
Really?
And it's hanging in my office, and it looks a little like Willie Nelson's guitar.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty chewed up.
Well worn, yeah.
But yeah, I love that guitar. And there's something about... that's why I was surprised you still had your high school instrument. Yeah. I didn't have that because I didn't start playing until later. But there is something about the one you learned on, or the one you really became proficient on, and it's like, I don't know what I would never sell that thing.
Well, I have a beginner horn that I don't play anymore, but I moved to the Bach when I was in high school, and that pushed me forward to practice and sound better.
And you could feel the difference?
Oh, dramatically. I mean, it's like buying your first used car that makes lots of noise, creaks and cracks, and then you get your first brand new car, and it's quiet, and there's no noise, but the purr of the engine. That is what it's like. So
who is your favorite big band? You would say that band nailed it.
Well, there's several come to mind. I really like the old Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman. I've not heard Toshiki Akiyoshi, big band.
Japanese. She's amazing.
Play recently, but when I was in high school, I loved listening to them.
Is she still active? I heard her at the Hollywood Bowl.
Maybe.
Growing up in LA
I have not followed
ago,
them recently. I will tell you that there are two bills that influenced my playing growing up. Bill Watrous, who I actually met in high school, and Bill Pierce, who was a gospel trombone player. And both of those guys influenced my playing in different ways. Today, the two people that influenced me the most is Jeff Reynolds, a retired bass trombone player from the LA Symphony, and Dana Douglas, who was a commercial trombone player and played with Al Hurt and Buddy Rich. I actually met Buddy Rich in high school, too. Very, very nice to me. And played with a number of other big names. And played for the Oscars. And listening to their stories and their suggestions on doing certain things, just makes a world of difference in your playing and your confidence.
Nice.
And so, hence, I help other people. I play in the local college band, the Yuba College, and there are lots of students that come up, and giving them little tips here and there is a great way to further their education, because there were guys that gave me tips too.
Yeah.
I have also played on the musicals in the local high schools, so River Valley, the Marysville Academy, and Yuba City. And I have also gone to those schools and worked with the beginner trombones, the elementary schools, and also the high schools. Just kind of pass it along.
Do you play with the symphony?
Yes.
You play with the symphony as
well.
well.
The Yuba Sutter Symphony.
Yeah. Yeah. And what about, I'm curious, what about the repertoire for classical music for trombone players? You mentioned LA Symphony, so obviously there's a lot. Is there a particular time period that was big on trombone and symphony, or brass sections, or?
Well, sometime after the trombone was invented in Burgundy, France, it was actually called a sackbut many, many years ago.
Sackbut?
Sackbut.
That sounds like a slur or something you'd say. A name you'd call somebody.
Hey, sackbut.
I have that book of Shakespeare insults. It's like, you sackbut.
And it does not sound like the trombone today. It sounds pretty stuffy. The bell's not very big. It's cut way down. Yeah. But with the advent of that and the different sizes of trombones, more and more music has been created.
Across all the different genres, right?
Yeah. Mozart's father.
Mr. Mozart.
Yeah, Mr. Mozart. Wrote a concerto for alto trombone that was misplaced or lost into the centuries and was rediscovered 30, 40 years ago. Wow. And it's a fascinating piece. Somebody that could write something like that long ago. There are some people that have played. I've played the first movement in church. It's very slow, very melodic, and I played it on the tenor trombone. I have not played the whole thing, all three movements, but you can easily find them on YouTube.
Oh, fun.
So when you think about how, because I know that early on, like coming out of the 50s, we moved out of the big bands. And then we moved into where you would hear instruments, but they were fading behind the rock guitar and rock and roll when it came out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, as we started creeping back up into the 70s, you started hearing all of a sudden...
It's horn sections, right?
Entire horn sections.
Love it.
Tower of Power,
right.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it came back, and so instead of this just a four-piece band, you had an entire ensemble behind that. So do you have any favorites in that you because over the years you lived through that, and so did you look at one and go, like, I forget the guy's name in Chicago that's a trombone player, but they're amazing, amazing, and it's like, did you ever go, whoa?
Well, when I was in high school, Chicago was a big thing.
Sure.
And I loved listening to the horn section of Chicago. They have since created band pieces for Chicago. And it just brings back a rush of memories.
Yeah.
Well, now, when you've got Tower of Power, you got full big bands again. And I've played some of that music. It's it's not easy to play something fast with a bunch of people and have it sound clear and precise.
Yeah, that's why the marching bands, a lot of times they sound a little herky-jerky, but they're playing complicated stuff. And so, but you're like, and then the ones that nail it, man, you're just like, whoa, we're in a parade now. It's that good, right?
Yes.
And so, there's been such a shift in that. And then, of course, you had guys like Al Herb Alpert, ones that they stayed true to their genre and what they were doing, but they really weren't a horn section.
Right.
They were a soloist. I forget the guy that, he just passed away recently. He did Maui Wowie, and he did, trumpet player, not Maynard Ferguson.
Oh, Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione.
Hey, ding, 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 ding. What do I win?
You win.
Well, you played a Chuck Mangione piece at the Yuba Sutter Big Band concert last Saturday.
Yeah, when I was in high school, he was a big name. And he is the only concert I've ever been to.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
But that was a good one. If you're going to be at one, that was a good
rock
one.
concerts, no, not really.
I saw Chuck Mangione when I was living in L.A. at the Universal Amphitheater. Yeah,
I think it was...
same year I saw Frank Sinatra.
I think it was a Memorial Hall in Dayton, Ohio is where I went to see him play.
Wow.
It was great.
Yeah, and Scott Zoik, the director of the Yuba Sutter Big Band, you kind of did it as a tribute, I think.
Yes.
Mr. Mangione just passed. So, that was great.
So when you get around these high school kids now, because you have been able to have a love for everything from, well, actually you talk about even classical, right?
Right.
But music that they may somehow be familiar with, right? Up to today, what do they want to play? When you start teaching them and working with them, what do they say? Mike, can we play this?
Well, most of the time when it's a beginner, they're fighting the horn.
Yeah.
So, like on your guitar playing, the first thing you notice is how difficult holding the strings are.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty tough on the fingers. Well, on the trombone, you're basically playing a tuning slide. With a valve, it comes down, it is what it is, like a piano. But there are certain things you can do, say on a trumpet, where you can tune it just a little. But the trombone, every note can be adjusted instantaneously.
Wow.
And when you listen to the smoothness of Tommy Dorsey or Bill Pierce or the fast double-tonguing from Bill Watrous, it just melts.
Double-tonguing, that sounds serious.
It is playing really fast. Typically your tongue does this, but there's a way to percussion each note on the front side and back side called double-tonguing.
Wow.
And
who knew, right, David?
Yes.
But I'm sure glad I don't know everything, because every day is a learning opportunity.
Those guys play so melodic and high and fast. I'm sold.
Yeah,
I look to that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Normally, the younger guys are just learning to get the feel for the instrument. They haven't come across as, I want to play this or this yet.
You said the younger guys. Are there any young women that are involved or playing trombone?
There have been a few, yes.
Is it more of a guy instrument?
Pretty much.
Is it? I never thought about that.
Pretty much, but
gender issues, even
at the International Trombone Festival that I've been to a couple of times, you will find some very proficient trombone players. Carol Jarvis, who is the president of the ITA, she played 15 years ago in a trombone quartet that played Stars and Stripes. And she played the piccolo part on the trombone.
Oh, wow. How fun.
And then she did the lip trills. On a flute, you do your fingers, but a trombone, you lip trill.
Gosh.
And it was absolutely
like I've been to a master class.
Amazing.
Yeah, who knew, right? I just thought you picked the thing up, blew in it, made it go like this,
music
and then
comes
you're
out.
done.
Yeah, right.
Who can't play the trombone, right? It's like,
wow.
So, in my opinion, probably the finest trombone player in the world right now is probably Joe Alessi, who started on the trumpet. He was first principal in the New York Philharmonic.
Oh, wow.
I got to meet him a few years ago. What a very humble guy.
Wow.
I mean, he was really nice to us.
Now under the direction of Gustavo Dudamel, the former conductor of the LA Philharmonic. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Well, interesting. He started on the trumpet. His father played in the New York Philharmonic.
Sure.
So he followed, he followed his dad, played in the New York Philharmonic. It was New York, LA, Chicago, the finest orchestras in the world. They're renowned for what they do.
Multi-generational talent like the Nelson family.
I never got to ask to be playing in an orchestra. It just never happened, right? So listen, let's get back local. So we're going to run out of time.
Yeah.
So happening at the Sutter Theater.
Sunday afternoon, 6 o'clock, Tuba Christmas. Get tickets online. They're actually going fast. This thing has snowballed over the years. Mike was there when they were still doing Tuba Christmas in the lobby, because
that's
the theater.
When I saw it.
Did you? Because the theater was under construction.
Yeah.
Now they're up on the stage, lights. It's warm.
Wow.
It's comfy. Concession stand, full bar. So 6 o'clock Tuba Christmas, 7 o'clock Yuba Sutter Community Big Band. So
Mike, you're going to be playing in both of them.
Yes, sir.
And so you don't get a break. You just go right from
one to the other. Yes, sir.
That's it.
He loves it.
The endurance player.
I know, right? There'll be an intermission between the two,
Yeah.
so folks can come out and refresh.
Anybody that wants to see the old Tuba Christmases, they're on my YouTube channel, Trombone Diver Mike.
Trombone
Diver
Mike. It's
'Cause
devoted to music and scuba diving.
Because he also.
That's an odd combination.
I like it, though, right?
I did scuba dive down the Florida Keys
Hey,
once.
nice.
What an experience.
Hey, but there's lots more coming up at the Sutter Theater, different programs, and also at the Burroughs Center for the Arts here in Marysville. We've got our Kalakar Art Studio Complex, watercolor classes for adults, art classes for students. We've got, let me just double check here. Between now and the second week in January, we're bringing back our speakeasies. You know about speakeasies? a kind of little hidden. Well, there's a little hidden speakeasy over at the Sutter Theater, so that's coming up in early January. And then Center Stage Productions, our youth performing arts group, under the direction of Corey and Morgan Kirsting. They're having their first youth acting program of the year. It's a workshop all about choreography. So that's happening at the Sutter Theater. Tom Galvin, who you know well, is continuing with his acoustic guitar jam. It's not a class; you got to have some chops. So, but
you just go
but Tom, you come in, and he said he's met some incredible local musicians that we've never heard of. So we're recruiting new talent. But that's at the Burroughs right here in Marysville, January 10th and 24th. It's free; just come out. And then a little later in January, we're doing our annual Poetry Out Loud competition for local high school students, where they memorize a poem, they come out, they recite. Judges pick the winners, and then they go on to the Sutter County and Yuba County winners go on to the state competition in Sacramento. So YubaSutterArts.org, also Facebook and Instagram, lots going on. So, and come see this guy.
Thanks for bringing Mike.
Sunday.
Mike, thanks for being here.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for the invite.
Helping us here locally to just provide stuff that you may not be able to get just anywhere.
Well, and that's the key, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
People accessing just news about local events.
Yeah.
We hear all the time, well, I wish I'd have known that was going on. Well, do you read the paper? No. Do you listen to the radio? No. Do you get social media? No. Do you do email? I mean, we've got 8,000 people we send out a monthly e-newsletter to.
Yeah, you can't go sit in the restaurant having coffee every morning by yourself and expect to hear anything.
Point.
So don't be by yourself.
And there's so many other great holiday things coming on too this weekend. It's Master Chorale, 2 performances Saturday and Sunday. If you haven't heard them, you like choral music.
The Messiah. We just had the Messiah.
You just did the Messiah, and then Acting Company right now is doing Miracle on 34th Street. And I mean, get out and get your holiday spirit on.
I like it. And get yourself something red to wear. Look at these gentlemen. They are right where they need to be.
This community interview is made possible by Shaw and Associates.
I'm Dave Shaw, President and CEO.